All right, hi friends, welcome back to SPENGA Tucson's beautiful YouTube. My name is Marisa and I'm one of the instructors here. Today I have for you a boxing style TRX workout, but before you click off just because it's TRX, you can also throw in some dumbbells. I will be showing you guys some variations here, so you can still do this workout with some different exercises, same body parts with dumbbells. So don't be afraid to switch it up and just use this workout as a timer, as a way to get that body moving at home. So how boxing works. We have 3-minute rounds here for you today. Today we are gonna do 1 exercise per minute. So there's 3 exercises per round. I'll demo them all before each round, and between our 4 rounds today, you are gonna have a 1-minute rest. Beautiful. Time to catch that breath, grab that water, all of those good things. As we get going, I want you to go ahead and grab that water, get into some comfy clothes, play any music that you would like. You can always go stalk me on my Instagram, it's below, my Spotify and everything there you can find. Please also give us, SPENGA Tucson, a look at our Instagram, give us a follow, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you've never been in studio with us before, we do 20 minutes of spin, 20 minutes of strength, and 20 minutes of yoga. That is what comprises a SPENGA session. It is a great way to combine the 3 pillars of fitness into the best workout ever. Come check us out. If you are local, please hit me up and I would love to get you in for your first session free. Awesome work, y'all. Okay, so when you're ready, grab all that stuff that you need and I'm gonna demo our first 3 exercises. Starting off with our TRX squat here today. So what you are going to do is facing that anchor point, keeping the elbows tucked in towards the sides, abs engaged, squatting it down for me here and taking it back up. So the goal is to only use the TRX for stability here, controlling that core, moving through the legs, finding that nice slow pace, taking a tempo that works for you. Second exercise. We are still facing that anchor point. You can walk the feet out as far as you would like here, coming into a TRX row. Take it up towards the body, slower on that way back down right here. Option to lift those toes to amp up that intensity, or walk the heels closer to that anchor point. Your third and final exercise today. We're gonna flip it around in those handles. Facing away from your anchor point, we have a chest press. So palms are facing down, nice loose fingers, you don't need to grip for dear life. Squeeze through the core, coming into a push-up here. Aiming to not scrape those TRX straps against your arms. Always an option here to take a kickstand, walk it a little bit more vertical, less tension. Walking it a little bit further back into more of a plank is gonna give you more tension there. So when you are ready, let's get on those straps. Starting off with your TRX squat in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work, y'all. So you have 1 minute in these squats. A reminder, you are hugging those elbows in towards your body, finding that space, that connection, using your legs mostly here. We're just here for support with those arms. Your stance can be as wide or as narrow as you need it to be, but I really want you to sit those hips back, squeezing through the glutes, through the abs, keeping that chest proud as we work here today. I'm gonna tilt our camera just a little bit further over, that way as I demo other things, we've got a little more room to work with here. Beautiful job, y'all. You've only got 15 seconds left in these TRX squats. Stay in it for me. Keep it moving. Last 10 seconds, and then we are immediately going into those rows. So the elbows are gonna tuck in 3, 2, and 1. Legs go straight. Palms are facing down or in neutral. Row it up and back down. Option to be up on those heels. Abs engaged. You can see I'm keeping a nice solid plank with my body here. So that means my shoulders, hips, and ankles are all stacked in one nice line. That is a really key format of our TRX straps here today. If you are home doing that body weight or doing those dumbbells, you are giving me a classic row here, either in neutral or a wide stance, right? Beautiful. 22 seconds left, hanging out with me here. We're gonna flip over into that chest press. So if you are not working with straps, you are giving me a push-up full out or on those knees all the way down on the ground for this final minute. Good. Couple more rows left here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Flipping around in those straps. Chest press or push-up. Down and up right here. Beautiful job. Holding on, working with your body, still maintaining that nice plank position. Toes to nose, right? Tall through that spine. After this exercise, you get a full minute rest as I explained to you our next 3 workouts on this strap. You guys are killing it. Stay with me here. Keep pushing for these final 25. Awesome job, y'all. We're gonna get into a little more upper body next round, so hang on to it. Stay with me here. 15 seconds. Yes, there we go. Digging in a little bit deeper. Can you give me just a couple more reps? Don't give up early. You turn the video on for a reason. You want to work for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, y'all. So, next round, you are either going to give me a nice stable plank on the ground, or we are gonna get into some pullovers or rollouts here. Plank position, sending those arms up, biceps come sort of in line with the ears, and you draw them back down. This is one of those ones where the closer your feet are to that anchor point, the harder or more challenging it's going to be. Second exercise, we have a TRX French press. Up on those toes or settled in. Arms come out in front, elbows tuck in. We bend from the elbows to send our body forward. Elbows stay forward, arms press out. The only portion of our body that's moving is that elbow area. Our third and final exercise, you're gonna stay forward for me, lunging out, taking a twist open in the opposite direction. So step and twist, beautiful. Let's get going in 3, 2, and 1. Starting with those ab rollouts here. So find that plank position, sending the arms out nice and long and back in. If you are in that plank on the ground here, you can either be forearm plank or high plank, and you have the option to give me a down dog to a plank right here. That is also an option if those rollouts don't feel great on your shoulders or anything there. You're already over halfway through this exercise. So that second exercise, the TRX French press, that is getting into our triceps. If you're working with dumbbells at home, I want you to give me a upright extension right here, tricep extension. Abs engaged, pressing through those shoulders. Pulling, finding that full extension here, beautiful. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Getting into that French press or those tricep extensions. You are always welcome. This is your workout. If you want to switch something out here, that's okay. Just stick with it being the same body part, right? Good. All right. So these are going to get really spicy really quick with these French presses. I know they start to burn. Trust me. Whew. We did so many of these when we were first getting ready to open, just to practice. My triceps were sore for days. Beautiful. Hanging on right here. Remember, the more vertical your torso is, or the more upright you are standing, it takes a little bit of tension off. So work the way you need to. Walking those heels back towards the anchor point is gonna add a little more pressure. So if you don't have those TRX straps, you're just gonna come into front lunges for me, or if you have them, hands stay in those handles. 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward, twisting open to the side, reaching back up. Stay in control this entire movement. Beautiful. You're already in your final minute of that second round. You are killing it. Beautiful job. Stay with me here. 40 seconds is left on that timer. Whew, don't worry, Our next one is gonna be just as spicy. You're gonna love it. We've got this. After these final 30 seconds, you are already halfway through our strength workout today. Highly suggest going to check out a yoga or a core video after this, or maybe you already have and this is where you're finishing. So make sure that you are hydrating, grabbing that water, and keeping that energy high as you do these last few reps right here. We've got 10 seconds left. Good. After this, you are grabbing that water, taking that breath. 3, 2, and 1. Take your rest. Your next 3 exercises. Our first one, we are facing away from the anchor point. Palms are coming face up. You are going to come into a bicep curl. So you are curling towards your face with those fists. Once again, elbows are staying in control, plank position. The closer your feet are to the anchor point, the harder it is going to be. If you are using dumbbells, you are giving me a bicep curl here. Second exercise, we have a single arm row. So you can drop one of those straps. Taking it down, up, I want you to reach towards the top, back down, reach it up, 30 seconds each arm. Your final exercise, we're flipping that bad boy around, tucking those straps under our armpits for a front squat. So you're gonna lean forward. You gotta lean forward really far here, bending through those knees, pressing into the toes. Let's get ready for those bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. So remember, you are standing facing that anchor point, palms face up. You can always lift the toes here. Nice plank position, arms reach out. Fists are coming back towards your forehead here, only bending through those elbows. Option to take those bicep curls right here with those dumbbells, if that feels better on your body, whether or not you are using our TRX straps today. Wherever you are at, settle into this movement. You've only got 22 seconds left of these biceps. Stick with it. After this, we are going into those single arm rows. If you would like to tuck the straps across, finding a single handle, you absolutely may. But we've got about 10 seconds left on this timer. Finish those bicep curls out. Stay with me for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Single arm rows all the way out. Squeezing up, big reach across. Send it back down and out. Big reach and up. You are staying with one arm for 30 seconds. You are already halfway there. Great job, y'all. Stay in it, stay with it. Especially since our TRX straps have that safety loop, you're not going anywhere if you're only holding one handle. I know a lot of people like to interlace. 3, 2, 1. Switch those hands out, other arm. So that single arm row to that full reach right here. If you are using those dumbbells, it's the same thing. You're just giving me a single arm row on one side with no twist, no reach. Great work here, everyone. Stay in it. We've got 10 more seconds, and then you are flipping it around. Those straps are coming under your armpits in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work, y'all. Staying right here, nice and low, bending back and shooting forward, pressing into the toes. Chest is still tall here. You're holding on to those straps for support. Abs are super, super engaged. If you are using those dumbbells, it is a close squat. Those legs are nice and tight together. Dumbbell are up at the shoulders, they're at the chest. Right, good. We have 35 seconds on that timer. We've only got one more round to go, y'all. And we're gonna finish off with some core on the straps. So I'm gonna show you how to slide your feet in there. You are welcome to do any of our core on the floor as well. Way to go for sticking with it, y'all. We've got 15 seconds on that timer. Stay with me, stay in it, dig through. Couple more reps here is all you've got. Getting that sweat session today. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So you're gonna flip it over, sitting on your bottom. It's like we're putting on a pair of socks. So those feet go through, right like here, and then you're gonna tumble roll over to one side. So you see my feet are stuck in there now. We're gonna start with our forearms on the ground, pressing in. You are giving me a little plank saw, back and fourth right here. You can see the only movement that I'm doing is through that shoulder girdle. Anytime you need a moment, you drop the knees down. Second exercise, TRX crunch. Hands come on to the mat, legs straight, nice plank. Draw the knees in and send them out right here. Our third and final exercise, we have a plank to pike. So starting here, but this time, keeping the legs straight, draw the hips up towards the ceiling. Option to do any of these on the ground. You've got 5 seconds, settle in. Get those socks on, y'all. 3, 2, and 1, plank saw. If the plank saw going back and forth doesn't feel good for you, you can do that without the straps too. Or you just hold that nice low plank for me, right? You can add a hip dip side to side if you want to spice it up. But truly, there's nothing better for that core than a nice, stable plank. It is controlling everything here, building that stability. And that is what's going to protect you through all of your other movements. We can move heavier weight in the upper body, in the lower body, especially when we have that strong core. You have 18 seconds left on this timer. Stick with me here. After this, you are going into that TRX crunch. You can also have a nice plank to walking it in, turbo dog or bear, whatever you want to call it. 3, 2, and 1. We are sending it in, drawing those knees up and into the chest. You can always take it one leg at a time if that feels better on your body today. It takes a little bit of tension off. You also have the option to do this on your knees, where you lift one up and dig it in and send it out. Highly suggest trying that single knee right here first before dropping down. Sticking it out with that full crunch. These are one of my favorite movements. The TRX crunch is honestly so great for that core. You've got 20 seconds left for me here. Beautiful. We've only got one more movement today. That is that plank to bike. If you need to, drop down onto those forearms. I know our wrists can get a little tender, okay? We've got 7 seconds left. Dig in for me for 3, 2, and 1. Hands go down. We find that plank. Hips shoot up and back. Pike position. Slow and controlled. You do not need to race through this here. If you are in or on the floor, you are giving me that plank to down dog that we talked about earlier. So right here, to send it up and back. You can also, if you want to amp up that spice, if you don't have a TRX, you go into a single leg back and forward right here, right? Cool. Awesome job, y'all. Woo! We've got 22 seconds left. How did that even happen? This workout flew by. Absolutely spicy. Quick, nice little burner here, y'all. We've got 12 seconds on that timer. Stick with it wherever you are at. Final push right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, y'all. You guys killed it today. Thank you all so very much, wherever in the world that you are joining us. I know we've had people from across the globe sign in, which is super wild. We appreciate your love and your support here in Tucson, Arizona. One amazing positive thing, because we love to end on a positive note, right? I am finally getting to go home to Connecticut for the holidays to see my family after a full year. I haven't seen them since last Christmas. So I'm super, super psyched for that. I hope you guys have something positive to look forward to. We all need a little love, a little light in our days, and hopefully I will catch you next time. Have a great one, y'all.